Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, just with a quick idea, and I want to run it by you people and see what you think. I like a little bit of input because when I do ideas, I like to hear other people's thoughts and inputs on it. That way, I could get a full consensus of yay or nay, or maybe I should stick with the idea, maybe I should get rid of the idea. So, with films and filming, 3D or not 3D cameras, but cameras are now capable of filming filming in complete 360-degree fields of view. Uh, these cameras are are new, but they're not brand new. They've been around, but they haven't. They're gaining prevalence. Let's just put it that way. People were talking about, oh, we can film in 360-degree view. See front, back. The technology cuts the images together so that you can circle it around and see everything with clarity. So why not create a theater that's like hotels, that has rooms inside of it, 50 to 100 rooms, where it's, directors and film people uh, decide to film their movies and film their entertainment in that 360-degree field view, and then we install a 3D projector that projects in 360-degree field of view too inside of this room. Now, whether the room would be white or green screen or blue would work best, I have no idea as far as that goes until you put this into actual application. But it would be of that kind of nature so that the image could be shown completely and fully in a 360-degree field around in that room. Now, inside the room, you have speakers that would go. Of course, people are like, well, what about the speakers? Speakers could be hidden behind a mesh screen of the color of the room, where sound can go through, but an image can still be projected upon it. So you still have the 7.1 surround sound system that would have sound just going all around you. But where would you put this projector? Some of these 360 cameras are small, or about almost a little bit bigger than a golf ball. So if you could create a bag on it, a projector that projects in 360 degrees, about the same size, you could just put a razor wire, something that would not be seen, not be shown, it wouldn't create a shadow, that would just hang in the center of the room and project the images all around the people inside of that room. So you just have one couch there that would, hold up to 4, 5, maybe even 8 people. I wouldn't go much more bigger than that. Or maybe even have 2 couches in there back to back, depending on the size of the rooms. There's a whole lot of logistics about that would have to be worked out. But still, depending on the size of the rooms, I wouldn't go too much bigger than a couple of couches inside of the room, because then you're going to have shadows just overlaying one another, and it would just be astronomically silly, and you just have shadows everywhere. So the room has to be big enough to accommodate this also, so that the shadows are not too much of an issue. That's why I only do maybe a 4 or 5 person couch for people to go into and sit down on. That way you just have the shadow from the back of the couch and the sides, and nothing else. As this projector puts the images 360 degrees around you. This would allow people to be fully immersed into the film experience itself. Directors want people to be in, feel like they're part of what they're showing, and this will give the audience that feeling. Being there, you see the ground, you see everything that's around. It would be challenging in the perspective of directing it. You always have to make sure that the action is always happening in front. So you keep a main central focus. You can have it, where the action comes from, one side, starts off at the side, and you see somebody come up from this side, being projected from this side, and then comes up into the center field. So there's a whole lot more perspectives that could be incorporated into this. Um, Take, for example, somebody standing at the edge of a cliff or the edge of a building. Could you imagine sitting there experiencing on that couch uh, the view that you would get, from from a person's perspective? You see in movies all the time, a person looks over a cliff or standing at the edge of a cliff and you see the drop. If that's projected right at your feet, oh man, it feels like you're actually there and you're actually looking at that cliff fall yourself, or that building fall, or that edge fall yourself. It would just immerse the audience in a whole completely different way. I mean, you can even incorporate vibrations into the couch and stuff to help, during an action scene, there's explosions, have the couch vibrate or whatever, just for an added extra feeling. But, people could, once they check into these rooms, could watch whatever movie they choose the movie, they pay for the movie, they go inside the rooms and they can pause it, and take a look around at the atmospheres that is around them, and get a full immersion of what the director wants them to feel. They could be like, oh wow, this is a cool scene. This is an interesting atmosphere. Pause and just get up, walk around, take a look at the ground, take a look at, everything around. It would be challenging in a directorial perspective, but it can be done. It can. So, what do you think? Is this an actual good viable idea, or is it something I should just a stupid idea that just came to my mind that I think is actually kind of cool that I should just ignore? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I would love to see this idea come to life. Let me know what you think, and I'm Mr. Anchor. Thank you for your time and for your comments in the comment section below. Thank you.